Good morning. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Oh. Are you almost ready to go to the gym? You want to go to the gym? Yeah. So, good morning everyone. Alright, so in the mornings, you know, it's always been told that how important it is to have a glass of water before you, when you wake up. I will admit, because I'm breastfeeding Willow, this has definitely gotten me into a much better routine because, you know, I want to obviously make sure I'm producing enough milk to feed Willow. And so staying hydrated is absolutely key to that. Yeah. In the morning, sometimes, you know, just having plain water isn't as enjoyable as having a little bit of flavor in there. So this morning I'm going to be having some grapefruit in there.
Dang, you drink a lot.
Oh yeah, I'm thirsty. This morning, I actually have already had oats and stuff. So Shane also has made a breakfast burrito. It's a little flat, but the thought and effort is there. Scrambled eggs in there, turkey bacon. I think he put some cheese in there as well. This is literally just tying me over until like my next feed, which I'll probably have at the gym.
You still have to eat over like 500 calories more. Are you tracking anything?
I just did a whole bunch of blood tests and testings with Dr. Tom, who runs To Be Human. He is actually putting together a whole bunch of macros for me. I feel like I've been doing well up to this point, but as my training ramps up and it intensifies, I want to make sure that nothing's getting affected and everything is actually, you know, like I'm not going to be deficient in anything in particular. I think because I've been keeping my hydration levels up really well, and you know, I really do think that the element salts have been helping with that. It's like I haven't noticed any depleting or anything like that throughout training. So on Monday, I cooked up this, so it's basically like just a beef stir fry, and then I added a whole bunch of rice in it and poured some beef broth in it. So it's got like broth, vegetables, protein, lots of carbs, not as much fats, but I would say in my breakfast I had a lot more fats. Bulk cooked up a whole bunch of stuff so that I can have it out throughout the week. Baba, are you hungry?
Are we gonna tell the backstory of this one?
Oh, so Shane had this made because we were pretty set on this name for Willow prior to her arriving, but we didn't want to obviously commit to it in case when she came out and she didn't suit it.
Well, obviously I did, didn't I?
What?
I did commit to it.
I know, well I didn't want to commit to it. So then I said, you know, before we obviously commit to a name, let's just like wait and see what she looks like. So when she came out, I looked at Shane and I was like, I don't know if she suits a Paxton. But we really like that name. I had back in December when we were back in Australia, thought of a name with my sister, Willow, and Shane read that off and didn't actually think that that was an option. When Willow came out, he was like, well, what about Willow? And so we went with Willow. It did take us a couple of days to actually commit to it, but yeah, so now she wears Paxton. So at the gym, I have like a whole big box of element salts with a variety of flavors and everything. The proven athletes love it, to the point where one day one of the athletes, Louise, comes up to Shane and goes, hey Shane, the element box is low, we're empty on our salts. And Shane had to explain to him that they're actually Tia's personal salts, but she just hands them out to the athletes, you know, just to make sure everyone's staying hydrated. And he was like, oh, okay, but it's okay because we got like a whole bunch of element salts arrived that day. Alrighty, so we're just going to feed Willow, get her ready for the gym. I'm gonna get changed and then head to the gym and do our training session.
I know, I might.
If we all do it together, that would be way better. That'd be fun.
Oh wow, he basically made that what they're doing is 6 sets for you doing 10 sets. How about you're doing it?
Yeah, we're going.
You're going hard, 20 and 20.
Yeah, I'll probably be lucky to get 30 seconds rest.
Every 3 minutes.
So we're at the gym. Today we have a nice big session actually with warm-up. I've got some back squats. Then I have this little Metcon piece. It's more focusing on intensity. And what we're trying to do at the moment, obviously my intensity is significantly lower than what it normally is. It's just making sure I've got good movement patterns, but also applying a little bit more emphasis on my energy output through each piece, because I'm actually getting a little bit of rest in between each round. And then what else do we have? Oh, I have a really nice long conditioning piece. I had done something similar to this last week and I was feeling a little bit run down, so I actually stopped at 5 rounds and then had a minute or 2 rest and then did the rest of the 5 rounds. So hopefully today I get the full 10 rounds out. I was very disappointed with the efforts last week, so I learned from that. I'm gonna make sure I eat something and obviously stick to my hydrations and my salt, and it should be good. And then we'll finish on accessories.
Everyone's got the same fit on today.
Yes, we do. It's it's almost like we live together too, which makes it worse. What can I say about that? I think we're just trying some of our outfit choices for next week at the CrossFit Games. So it's, yeah, the new material. We'll just see what it looks like.
Was here. The old fiery red today, huh?
Goes with my attitude. Or your beard.
They haven't even, they're just starting their warm-up, hey?
They conned you into dressing like that?
No, so I was around when they're like joking about how they're gonna match and everything like that, and it was only a joke to start off with. And then I walked downstairs literally dressed in this, and I accidentally, like, it must have been just like subconsciously in my mind. I am actually excited for the games, but to experience it on a completely different level. I am really excited to watch the proven athletes compete and see how they go. You know, I've obviously been watching them this whole season and you know, them putting in a lot of hard work into training. So I want to see them be able to showcase all of that. And that's going to be really exciting. It's going to be really exciting that Proven's going to have a booth, and we're also going to be doing a whole bunch of activations there. So from that standpoint, that's going to be awesome. I think I'm a little sad I'm definitely sad that I'm not going to be competing and defending my title. And so as happy and exciting it's going to be for whoever stands out on top of the podium this year, that's going to be really awesome for them. But I think I'm going to feel a little sad selfishly because I wasn't out there to defend that title. But of course I'll be happy for them as well. It's just I'm expecting to be sad at that point, but I could really surprise myself and just be super happy for the person who does stand on top of the podium.
Well, you get to eat whatever you want.
I do get to eat whatever I want.
And experience some of it.
And
because you've never even been to Vendor Village, probably not.
I've never been to Vendor Village, except for back in 2015, 2016 when I was in Carson, California. And Shane and I got to go and have like wings and stuff between events and like go and have a look around, to like walk around. I even did like some challenges in between the events. People didn't even realize that I was competing at the CrossFit Games at the time. Never.
That's crazy.
I've never seen any of the booths or anything at the games.
Pro tip is if you're hot, just go into Rogue because it's AC'd and they play the game.
Oh, whoa, really? And so the actual Rogue booth is aircon? Oh, Willow and I will definitely be there then. Oh, okay, lightweight, baby. So we're doing waves. So it's back squats, 5, 3, 2. Or 5, 3, 1 or something like that, and that will be 1 set. So 5 reps, add a weight, add some weight on, only 3 reps, add some more weight on, only 1 or 2 reps, and then we rest. and that's 1 set. I think we do that 4 times. We got chest bars, deadlifts, hang, power cleans, and shoulder overhead. So it's like a, there's a little bit of DT in there. That's DT, right? Yeah.
Fun on the comp program.
It could actually be a proven workout. Typically, Shane will program some of the proven compete stuff in advance for me to test out, and he'll alter it if you know, he doesn't like something. So I'm like the little guinea pig. But most of what they do for proven compete is what I do. 5.
You done ring muscle yet?
I actually have. Olivia, Sid, and I were doing some drills for ring muscle ups, and they're like, "Can you do a ring? Like, when was the last time you did a ring muscle up?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know." And I got up and did like 3. My volume probably wouldn't be there, but I can still do a ring muscle up.
How come you held off so long?
I just don't really need to do it. Like, I'm still building like my strength, and it's not a skill I need to work on right now. That will, like, I'll probably be doing a lot more skill stuff, fine tuning my movements in terms of like high skill gymnastics and stuff. Once I've built my strength, once I've built, you know, my conditioning and my volume.
Then you hang power clean. You hang power cleans have a better connection. You're rocking a lot. Just you weren't showing me support like you would ride.
Are you nervous, Maddie? I'm real nervous. Try not to lap me. Like, shut up, Tia. Jay, you good? I just want to be able to do the... We've been waiting for you for so long. I want to be able to do the power cleans into the shoulder overhead. Oh, okay. Damn, yeah, absolutely. I wasn't even thinking of that, though.
You know, sometimes this life can get rough. You get knocked down, but you gotta get up. Keep going. I'd have been knocked down 1,000 times, yeah, I traveled around 1,000 miles, feeling so tired, but you know I can't stop now. Came way too far, won't throw in the towel. It ain't looking real good, but I won't give up. Pac said that I gotta keep my head up, so I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, I'm standing right here. Demons all around, but I ain't got no fear. You can kick me around, but I won't stay down. I run this town, ain't backing down. We going in rounds. Yeah, the winds will blow, but these roots too deep. I'm on my feet, the underdog, and I won't be beat. In the fire now, but I won't be burned. I was waiting for this, and now it's my turn. Sweat on my face, blood in my eyes. Been underground, now I aim for the sky. Don't quit now, you can last longer. All these wounds only making you stronger. Don't give up now, yeah, you gotta climb. But we give it to all until the end of time. We ain't going nowhere. We'll be standing right here until the end of time. Till the end of time. We ain't going nowhere. We'll be standing right here until the end of time. Till the end of time. Until the end of time. Till the end of time. Yeah.
Away from it. I'm back, baby, I'm back. Nah. No, I was pretty happy with that. The wave felt way better than what it did in warm-up, so I was really happy with that. It's just about getting stronger and then being able to efficiently move the bar way more smoothly. Smooth is fast, and so I was happy with my chest bars considering I'm still pretty heavy compared to what I normally am. So body weight wise, it's like I'm still wearing like a vest. Obviously not as big of a vest as what I was when I was pregnant. And I smashed Maddie. Smashed you, Maddie, smashed ya.
Smashed me. Left me behind.
Well, don't worry, wait till this conditioning piece and I'll be tapping out at round 4. And she's like, what's wrong with you, Tia?
Oh. Do those meet those new standards though?
Oh.
You see that?
Yep.
In 5, 3, 2, 1. First 5 pulls. Come on, get above and settle in. 2. Let's go, Jay. Come on. Nice, Tia. Apparent that you're bending your arms for your pull, okay? So either we adjust the damper slightly to compensate, or think about using your legs a little bit more. Should be powerful. Legs and glutes, the biggest muscle. Lean on them. Nice. Well done. Good, good. Now settle in.
Taught me everything I know.
That explains why she lost the first 2 years.
She didn't make it the first 2 when I did.
Trav, no, did you always do shift work? I don't think so. Not the first 2 years. That's probably why I came second. No, it was when I started winning. Travi was my training partner. I needed you in the first 2 years.
Winning.
We just drop it fast over here.
You're looking rough.
Yeah. That annoys me. Dirty 4.
What about those?
Oh, that's from this morning's hang power cleans. That's what you call hard work, people. That's just my athlete over there, people.
What's that?
She's eating a bag of chips.
They're healthy, apparently.
We're
Real
out of
chicken.
date.
How much they paying you for this commercial? That is not a paid ad. I'll invoice them. So guys, yeah, I hope you enjoyed today. It was a little bit of insight on, how I stay hydrated. I think the really important thing for us is, ever since having Willow, obviously prior to Willow, it was really important I stay hydrated for my training, but in order to support my #1 priority, which is this little baby girl, I think we've definitely been going into a lot more research on the importance of salts and making sure that I'm keeping my sodium up, and Element has been perfect and a really important contributor to that. So if you guys definitely are looking for something that's going to help support your own hydrations and keeping your sodium levels up,
I definitely recommend Element. It's a great product and it's nice and clean.